and welcome back to another Draw With Me Wednesday. It is currently Christmas, so today I am going to be drawing a Christmas themed gnome because 'tis the season. I'm not really sure how I'm going to draw my gnome. I kind of have an idea, but I don't know. So I'm going to kind of just design this as I go. Yours does not have to be exactly like mine. You can design your own if you would like to. I'm just drawing a basic Christmas gnome, I think, for the most part. So I am going to go ahead and start with a oval in the middle of my paper, just like that. I am using just white paper and a Sharpie. Again, you can use whatever you like. If you have pencils, crayons, colored pencils, whatever you have. I just prefer having a dark outline. From my little oval, this is going to be his nose. I'm going to go ahead and do a hat. I'm not sure how tall I want my hat to be. Probably about here, up to here, I think. So I'm going to swoop down with a curved line on this side and on this side, just like that. If it's not perfectly symmetrical, that is totally fine. I think I'm going to go and make some curved lines up like that. And then I'm going to swoop up all the way. And I think I want my gnome to have a curved hat, just like that. It kind of looks like a hook, almost. You can have a pointy hat if you want a triangular pointy hat, that's totally fine. A curved hat, a Christmas tree hat. My fifth graders have done a Christmas tree hat before, just a zigzag line on both sides with a little star at the top, and that was really cute. I think what I'm going to do though is I'm going to continue my little hat at the top with a curved line, and I'm going to go down just like that and meet right there, and put some little extra lines to give it a little bit of dimension, make it look a little bit 3D. There we go. And then I'm going to put a string right here, just a short little straight line. And I'm going to try to draw a star, like a thick star. Okay. Does not have to be perfect. Just like that. There we go. Okay. Let me see, how do I want to do his beard? You can do a just straight down, swoop down beard if you want to. You could do a loopy loop beard if you want to. You could do a wavy beard if you want to. Whatever you're doing for your gnome. I think I want to do, I think I want to do a wavy beard. I'm going to go down from under my hat, make some wavy lines, just like that. I'm not going to go all the way down, and you'll see in just a second why. I'm going to go ahead and do a straight line in my beard, just like that. And go down on both sides, and connect it at the bottom, make like a little rectangle. I'm going to also go ahead and do a bow. So I'm going to go up, over, down, like a little square. And then I'm just going to go up, around, and down, just like that, kind of like a sideways heart almost. So up, down, and around, just like that. I'm drawing a little present. I'm going to do one line here, one line here. Cute, cute, cute. And then all I'm going to do after that, connect my beard right here, there we go, is I'm going to go ahead and do his hands. So right where his hat is on either side, I'm going to do a curved line down, curved line down on both sides, just like that. It's okay if it's not perfect. Oh, there we go. I lost focus for a second. And then I'm going to just make a bumpy line for my sleeves. You don't have to do this, of course. I'm just gonna make him look a little bit like Santa. And I'm going to put his hands right here. He's gonna be holding a present. So I'm going to just make a little thumb on both sides. And then just another curved line, kind of like he's wearing mittens. Just like that. There we go. He looks cute. All right, and then let me see. Maybe I want to do something with the hat. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Christmas lights all the way around his hat, almost like it's a tree, but it's not a tree, but we're going to kind of act like it is. So I'm just going to go around with a wavy line, go behind, come back out the side. It's okay if it's not perfect. It's not supposed to be. It's going to be lights. Go around, just like that. And then go back out this way, back this way, and then down to the corner, just like that. All right, then I'm going to go ahead and go back, and on my little wavy line that I just did, my little Christmas lights, I'm going to go ahead and put some little Christmas bulbs. Make these kind of big. Just like that. There we go. Okay. And keep going until I am all the way down. There we go. I hope everyone had a very Merry Christmas, by the way. I'm a little bit late on this upload, but that's okay. All the way down. Almost done. And Christmas lights. That looks a lot more festive. All right. I'm going to go ahead, and I think I'm going to go ahead and do his feet. Do I know how big I want his feet? No, I have no clue. Let me see. Oh, I forgot to finish my present. All right, so I'm going to go down here, over, and back up. I'm going to go ahead and do that ribbon on my present. I'm a little crooked with my lines, but that's okay. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and do the sideways ribbon, just a little bit right there. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and add some more beard hair with some wavy lines. You don't have to do this, but looks a little plain. He doesn't have any details. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so still got to figure out his feet. This is always the hardest part for me. He's a very round gnome. I'm going to continue that, but I think I'm going to put his feet here. So I'm going to make two kind of potato shapes, or ovals. down at the bottom, right where that present is. If they're not the same size, that's okay. Mine's a little lopsided, that's totally fine. And then all I'm going to do is connect it. Make 2 lines swooping out. And then I'm just going to swoop back up on either side. Just like that. And I think I'm going to put like a little stripe at the bottom too, just to make him look like he has a little bit more detail. And I'm just doing curved lines for that. And there we go. We have a Christmas gnome. What am I going to do with the background? I have no idea yet. I will get to that in a second. I'm going to go ahead and start coloring my Christmas gnomes with my acrylic crayons. I like using crayons. You can use whatever you have at home, markers, Sharpie, if you have colored Sharpies, colored pencils, whatever you have. I just like using crayons. And I'm going to go ahead and start coloring my gnome. You can skip through this if you want. I'm probably going to ramble for the next, like, I don't know, probably 5 minutes while I color my Christmas gnome, but I like this color, it says melon. There's a color of crayon that is named macaroni and cheese, and I don't know why, but I think that's my favorite. Oh, here it is. Yep. Macaroni and cheese. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is my favorite color, just because of the name. Macaroni and cheese. Right, I think I'm going to color his hat in green because it kind of looks like a tree. I think I'm going to be using mac and cheese later. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and color his hat. Right now I'm on Christmas break. Figured that was a good time to start recording these videos. Maybe get a little bit ahead. School starts back up on the 2nd or the 3rd of January. I don't really remember. I'll have to look at my calendar again, but the 2nd or 3rd sounds about right. Typically I like coloring the same direction, but with all these little Christmas lights on his hat, it's a little bit hard to color the same direction, so I am doing my best. And that is all that I ask of anybody else who is doing this, is that you just try your best. If it doesn't come out perfect, that's okay. I mean, mine's not perfect either. I messed up in some areas too, and that's totally fine. A gnome is a gnome. A gnome is a gnome is a gnome. I don't think he'll mind if he's not 100% perfect. I have Christmas gnomes that come up into my classroom every year. I don't know where they come from. I don't know where they go. But they are active every single year. Their names are Jingle and Jangle. They like to hide, especially if there is a lot of noise in my classroom. They typically like to hide. They're never around when the kindergartners come in. Right, I've got my hat colored finally. I think I'm going to go in with some red, and I think I'm going to go ahead and do some of my lights. There we go. Maybe some good old mac and cheese. I did not forget about you, my friend. Some good old mac and cheese. Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do maybe some blue. Or actually, I think this is, yeah, Pacific blue. I like this blue. It's like a darker turquoise color. It's really pretty. Okay. I think I need some purple in here too. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with yellow too. Okay. And then finally my yellow, if I can find my yellow. Okay. And I think while I have my yellow, I'm gonna go ahead and color in my star too. You know, I'm coloring with the wrong side of the crayon, that's really fine. I kind of colored the point out of this one actually. Okay. And I think what I want is, I didn't forget about that bulb right there, I just don't know what color to color it. Maybe purple. Maybe I should have done that one purple. There we go. Okay. And I think what I want to do is I'm going to color my present a darker green, especially with the ribbon. Just like that. Okay. And I feel like I need some more red in here. I don't have like any red. And I feel like he needs some red. Especially with his little jacket here. That kind of looks like Santa Claus. This is red violet. I need red, not red violet. There it is. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and do his coat, or his cloak, or whatever you want to call it, red. Coloring in the same direction, like I usually do. There we go. On this side as well. Okay. And I think I want brown shoes. I think brown shoes would work. It's a little bit more brown than I wanted, but that's okay. Now his feet really look like potatoes. Okay. You know what? I like potatoes. Tell my kids that a lot too. It's okay if your circle's not a circle. It can look like a potato. Everybody loves potatoes. I like potatoes. Go ahead and do my nose pink. You can do this tan if you wanted to, cream colored if you wanted to, whatever color that you want. I'm going to do a pink nose. No, I tell my kids that I love potatoes. So if their circle is not a circle and it looks more like a potato, that is totally fine with me because potatoes are my favorite. Fried, mashed, baked. Love potatoes. Right, I think I'm going to do a light gray for his beard. I didn't forget about my present. I just don't know what color I want the actual present to be. I'll go back to it when I figure it out. I also haven't figured out what color I want his mittens to be either. I was thinking like a brown, but I don't know. I haven't decided. Okay. Ooh, maybe I should go back with mac and cheese. Maybe he should have mac and cheese hands. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back with green. Match his hat, maybe. I think that's a good idea. And then maybe I'll do pink for the present. Or actually blue for the present. I haven't used very much blue. Yeah, I'm gonna do blue. Green and blue. I'm gonna do this very, very lightly though. I don't want it to be too dark. Okay, and I think what I want to go ahead and do is I'm going to go back to my Sharpie marker, and I'm going to go ahead and do a background. That's the area around the subject of whatever that you're drawing. So I'm going to go ahead and do the background. I think what I want to do is put him in a snowy kind of area. So I'm going to do some curved lines. We have some snow down here. There we go. And then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and put some snowflakes. Alright, my crayons have to move. Some big snowflakes, little snowflakes. I'm just going to do some circles. It's okay if they're not perfect circles. Again, they can be potatoes. That is totally fine. I'll do some tiny ones too. Alright, there we go. That is my beautiful Christmas gnome. I hope that you have enjoyed my beautiful Christmas gnome. I think his name should be Charlie. Charlie the Christmas gnome. There we go. I hope that you've enjoyed Charlie, my Christmas gnome. And I hope that you enjoyed trying it out for yourself, whatever your gnome looks like, with straight hair, curly hair, wavy hair, whatever hat he has, whatever cloak he has or jacket or whatever. I hope that you enjoy him. I hope that you like him. And I will see you next time.